I want to go over to that camp. Like, honestly. Oh. Site of Sabrina's execution. Hey.
Oi!
Shitheads.
What you doing here?
They're looking
I
for
heard
you.
Zivik can't wait for you to get back.
Plough it all. If we miss muster, he'll have us flogged. Get us out of here, will you?
You came here on your own. You can get back on your own.
This place is crawling with drowners. I mean, we'd have stayed in our tents on our arses if we'd known. We're safe in the circle, but 3 feet outside, and who knows what would happen.
All right, we'll go back together, but let me look around first. Apparently, it's bad luck to tread on the ashes.
Alright, so let's not tread on the ashes then. Okay. I don't really see anything. What are we looking
Who cares
at?
enough to bring all these things here?
I don't know what these things are. Oh, they're candles. Okay. That is one dead tree. Yep, it's really dangerous up here, guys. I guess we're not 3 feet out of the circle, huh? Alright, there's absolutely nothing up here. Alright, good to know. Alright, guys. Let's... What do we got here?
Strange aura.
Okay, I will take your word for it. I do not have Witcher eyes. Is there anything else here? What is this? It looks like a bowl of milk.
Enough to bring all these things here.
This is really just gonna be the same crap, huh? Alright, let's go.
The visionary's a right bastard leaving us here.
The visionary. Alright, let's go. Come on, princess.
The visionary's a right bastard leaving us here.
Yeah. You guys wanna... You wanna come along? No? Am I supposed to do something specific?
Who cares enough to bring all these things here?
I don't. What the? I already looked at that. Oh. Aha!
Strange aura. Let's take a closer look.
Examine the
Carved
pedestal.
from a solid piece of stone. Reusable, you could say.
Alright.
Candles, amulets, coins. People make offerings here like they would at a shrine. Candles. The stench is worse than Zoltan's boots. Nothing unusual about them otherwise. Square coins adorned with a fish. I guess the plotters like to come here.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Candles.
Examine the candles again. How many times can I examine the candles? Listen.
An unnatural stillness typical of intersections and places where streams of the power meet. Unnerving, but harmless.
Mm-hmm. Examine the human
People seem
tracks.
to be staying away from the wheel. They're afraid. All the gifts are at a safe distance from it. Except for one person. With Kedweni Army issue boots. Glad to know I'm not the only one to desecrate this site. Animal tracks. Dogs, wolves, bears, even birds. You'd think this was a feeding ground, but they all fear the circle. Except for cats. Their tracks are everywhere. One even napped on the pedestal. Triss once told me cats like to sleep on intersections. And they're the only beasts apart from dragons who can draw the power. They clearly like this place.
Interesting. Let's examine
Sabrina
the
was
wheel.
nailed to this wheel.
Alright.
Something protected the wheel from the flames. It's hardly scorched. Fresh holes and splinters. Someone's pulled nails from the wheel recently. I better take one, just in case.
Sure.
I
Alright.
need to bring the king here. I need to reenact the execution. If I can only summon Sabrina's ghost, I could force her to lift the curse. The Draugrs and the mist will remain, but at least the king will be safe. I need to know what happened here. Witnesses of the execution, they're the key. If I can just find out how Sabrina died, I should be able to free Henselt of the curse. 2 leads. Sabrina's cultists and the nail thief, who's obviously immune to the aura of this place. Time to question some soldiers.
Hooray! Alright, you shitheads.
You've looked and touched your fill, right? Let's get out of here.
Alright. Did you light
Did you light those candles?
We did.
What's it to you?
Burning them for Sabrina?
To you, 'tis a waste of time, right?
Feel their eyes on you. They're watching us. We won't get out alive, superstitious idiots that we are.
Don't you believe the visionary? You don't have to. But it was worth a try, right?
Old idiot. It's his fault we ended up here.
Who's the
Who
visionary?
is this visionary?
He's behind all this. He talks of miracles in the circle.
I believe him. Know why? He lives deep in the valleys, but something protects him from all those harpies.
Interesting.
Did you see them burn the sorceress?
3 years ago. We both served under Henselt then, but only the 5th Company guarded the stake.
They say the king never wanted to make a spectacle. Some soldiers never come here, but others visit the circle to check the remains.
You're just like them. To you, it's only a superstition to make money from. You're looking for old nails in the ashes.
Like that shitbag who trades outside the inn.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
Really? Then give us the nails.
I'm keeping it.
Keeping it? Not heard what they say. Relics are like fist tech for simple folk.
How did you manage to avoid the drowners on your way here?
The visionary was with us. He led us through, then left.
I don't like this place.
Thought you'd want to stay the night here.
I know at least a few places I'd rather sleep. Come on.
Beats me why they've been fighting over these hellholes for generations.
I get goosebumps every time I go outside the palisade.
Guess Civic was right. We should have sat on our arses.
Alright.
You'll be whistling a different tune when the mist lifts and we attack Bergen.
The vision...
Wonder how many more.
Get out of here. Die. Hey, you guys did pretty good. Oop. Click, then space. There we go. This is gonna be easy. I say that and then die. It's kind of the way of things.
Drowner lairs. Not the best spots for picnics.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Curses on him! If it wasn't for you that have eaten us.
Really?
We owe
6
you our
drowners,
lives,
huh?
Witcher.
You guys
We
killed
can't
2.
let Civic catch us.
Don't shit your pants. Sabrina saved us from the monsters. So what's one little Civic to her?
Oh, hey,
Close the distance!
Zoltan.
His mother comes...
Greetings, Geralt, in these humble foreign walls.
Greetings.
My heart rejoiced to see
yay.
that dear old noggin of yours emerge from a sea of unknown faces.
How are you
I
faring?
see you prefer the company of Vernon and his men.
The soldier in Henselt's camp looks at me like I'm a lump of rotten meat.
You think they suspect you of being a spy?
And the fuck knows what's in their bloody heads. You know what? I regret I'm not a spy. I feel like the last bloody cunt here. Somewhere nearby, my brethren are sharpening their axes, just waiting for the fog to dissipate so they can blunt them on some kid when he necks.
Wow. You got some bitterness in you there, Zoltan.
You've been around. Heard anything about the Kingslayer?
Just that Henselt is shitting himself for fear that his head is about to be separated from his shoulders. For me, the assassin's hiding out in the ravines. An ideal place for his claim. Anyway, I've been wondering, why the fuck do you care so much about this cunt that you're so ready to stick your neck out to find him?
Wow.
Because I'm innocent.
The wise know that. And I didn't think you'd trouble yourself about what the fools think.
As long as Leto is free, I'll remain a suspect. I can only prove my innocence by presenting the culprit. No other way.
What will you do when you find him?
We'll see.
We'll see when I talk to him, when I learn the truth. Maybe I'll see his point. And maybe I'll just cut off his head.
Haha. Keeping it open.
All rested after the boat trip?
Don't remind me of that. My stomach churns at the very thought.
You could have traveled here on foot.
If I'd known it before days of rocking, I would have. And if they told me I'd be eating dried and salted cod 3 times a day, I'd have clobbered myself with my own hammer before boarding that boat.
Oh, I love him.
You're spending all your time in Roach's camp. Have you two become chums?
Chums? That's a bit rich. But he doesn't piss me off as much as he used to. Either he's changed or I've grown accustomed.
Maybe both.
Maybe.
Probably a little bit.
Besides, the camp has loads of other attractions. His men cheat me at cards, and there's a tit or two to hang the gaze upon.
If that's what you're after, there's a regular whorehouse in Henselt's camp.
How can you compare a whore's tits to Vessi's? I could buy myself the others, but hers are just to be hidden.
He was slaughtering pigs.
Fucking love Zoltan.
Puts it between his buttocks.
He does what?
Puts
Hey,
it
Vess.
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings, Vess. What news from the Blue Stripes?
They're keeping their eyes open, as always.
Henselt thinks he'll take Vergen easily.
A regular army will always win against a popular uprising. I know this, Henselt knows it. I don't understand why Saskia doesn't.
Maybe she'd rather die than surrender. Or she has a surprise in store for Henselt.
Possibly. Henselt keeps the precise plans of his campaign a secret.
Why haven't you set up in the Kedweni camp? Information becomes more available the closer you get to the source.
Henselt doesn't trust us, and I don't blame him. If not for this damn fog, we'd have moved even further south.
Mm-hmm.
We've lost the assassin's trail.
The trail led us here. If it goes no further, the assassins must be in the vicinity. I see 2 possibilities. Either Henselt hired them, or he's their next target.
We'll find out soon enough. Could Henselt himself be behind the assassinations?
You don't think it's possible? Consider the Pontar Valley. Temeria, Kedwen and Edirn have been disputing it for generations. Only now, Temeria and Edirn are kingless.
True. Henselt might profit from the deaths of Foltest and Demavend, but covert assassinations aren't his style.
I suppose you're right. The Kedweni king seems to love a good war. Just take a look around. Perhaps that's his ruse. When the cheese goes missing from the larder, no one thinks of blaming the cat.
I guess.
The elder and the recruiter enter, and the mother says,
Alright.
"Son,
Alright.
take you to war." And he's
The green
standing
dot.
with his
Oh,
back to
Roach.
them, his pants
Ah,
down.
that was
He
so
spreads his cheeks and says,
stupid.
I can see that.
Did they take him?
Oh, so used to being able to walk through fires in games.
Here to spy on us.
Of
Who are you
course.
spying for?
For Henselt. The Death Mold. I heard they hired you.
Oh,
It just so happens we have common aims. But don't worry, observing Vernon Roach isn't one of them.
In that case, to what do I owe this pleasure?
always suspicious, Vernon.
I was wondering what you're actually doing here, Vernon.
The Blue Stripes never want for work, especially in a hotbed like this.
You're not about to tell me, are you? And here I thought we had something special.
I've got my finger on the pulse, and I've not forgotten what I came here for, Geralt.
Foltest's assassin.
Precisely. He's holed up like a rat, and he'll meet a rat's end.
Any idea what's happening on the other side of the Battle of Spectres?
Well, I expect not much has changed. A bunch of dwarves, elves, and peasants are trying to figure out how to save Edirn.
Saskia's an exceptional woman.
But just a woman, nonetheless. Besides, how would you know?
Just a hunch, and there's all the talk. Besides, to assemble an army of elves, dwarves, and humans who fight side by side, you pretty much have to be extraordinary.
You'll not persuade me some woman will defeat Henselt in battle.
You're forgetting one thing. Kedwen's just fighting for a better life. Eddern's fighting for life itself.
Motivation's important, I grant you. But it can't trump knowledge of the art of war. Temeria's my only concern. And I'll be glad to see Henselt's forces tied up here. That's a good thing.
Think he wouldn't stop after conquering Eddern? What if he quickly deals with Saskia and turns his army west?
It's possible, but I hope it won't come to that.
Sure.
You need to be careful. Deathmold can't learn that you're holding a Kedweni spy.
He won't. Don't you worry now.
Deathmold has an excellent net of his own spies.
That spy we caught at Laredo's, Arnold. He's prancing around in the next world.
Why did you kill him?
What else was I to do?
On the boat, you said he was living proof of Henselt's conspiracy against Temeria.
I didn't plan it. He just didn't survive the interrogation.
Maybe you shouldn't have keelhauled him.
If he'd been cooperative, I wouldn't have had to.
Did he spill anything interesting?
He was tough, but waterboarding can be incredibly effective. Eventually, he coughed up that Henselt was trying to bring the border towns to a boil.
Henselt's not stupid. He wouldn't want to wage war on two fronts.
That rat Laredo was supposed to stir unrest in Flotsam. Luckily, you rearranged his intestines with your blade.
Swirl it around.
You miss your old friend, Yorvith?
If the gods are kind, he'll yet fall into my hands. That said, I wonder what the scoundrel's up to.
Aww.
What news of good old Flotsam?
Thanks to us, it still is good old Temerian Flotsam. If I hadn't sniffed out Laredo's treachery, a Kedweni garrison would be stationed there already. Constable John Natalis has appointed a new commandant to Flotsam. Let's hope he doesn't turn out to be another whore.
Later,
In the
Roach.
face of possible disaster,
Fool.
they tried
Don't
to
walk
trap
through the fire.
entire villages in Beirut.
You will get burned. Burned, I say. Alright, let's go and talk to Buttface. Buttface McGee. This isn't very secure, guys. Just pointing that out.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know what you're looking for, guy, and honestly, I don't think I could give two shits. I don't think I give one shit, to be honest. Oh, you guys are back to Odrin, huh? Odrin!
Odrin! Still
looking
where
for
are
coins?
you?
Odrin!
What else am I to do?
Odrin! Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button down below. You can also follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, or add me to your Google Plus circles. I also have a Patreon campaign going on. Feel free to support me on there if you so desire.